Welcome back to KCIC for period 2 action. Casey leads this contest 2-1.
Puck is down. Casey wins the tap. They'll cross over into the Omaha end. Playing it is Eric Bachtel. He'll go into the corner. He's got backside support from William Bigger. Omaha tries to transition it to the half wall and out of the zone. They'll poke it into neutral ice. This may result in an icing. They wave it. And moving it out into the zone, into neutral ice, are the Jets. They go in offside. We'll have a face-off in neutral ice.
Want to welcome all of our audience here today to our broadcast. Whether you're watching from KC or from Omaha, we apologize. We had some technical difficulties first thing with internet. We had to reboot our machine, and we now have audio. Hopefully, everybody out there can now hear us. And welcome to the contest.
Face off in neutral ice. Puck is down. Jets carry in by Maddox. It'll rim over to the opposite point where it's kept in, and now battling for it is Levitska with Maddox. He'll rim it to the opposite side, near side half wall. And the Lancers come out. A give by Martison to Trashinsky. Martison will back him up. Trashinsky will play it low in the zone. Freezing it up along that far side wall. Warner dishes it out front for Martison. A shot gets knocked down in front off the stick of Levitska. And the Jets are out in neutral ice. On the retrieve is Dilworth. And this will result in an icing and be brought back to the KC end for face-off.
Just got reports from one of our parents listening back home. They can hear us now. See, I told you, Mike. They don't want to watch the game. They just want to hear you. Maybe both.
Myers on the dot against Wilmers for Omaha. Puck still loose. Played back deep into the zone where Coleman will converge. Forced toward the net front, and it's poked away by Enna. Once again, Wilmers on that far side wall. Held in at the point by Lundgren. Played down the wall by Coleman, and now transitioning over to the near side corner.
Whoa.
Farnsworth launches one into the far side corner, and on cycle is Lachlan Wilmers. Omaha loses control, and KC comes out weak side. Cody Schmitz converges on the puck, and Myers goes into the back wall with Farnsworth. Now Wilmers has it. He'll come down this near side wall. He's looking to dish it. Dishes it for Coleman. Coleman directs it toward the net. And right back at Anna. And a loose puck. And Omaha battling for that loose puck. And the whistles blow. We'll have a stoppage in play and a face-off in the Jets' end. You could see the puck rattling around there in the paint, and Anna trying to desperately to cover it. And finally the whistle blew, and there's got to be a time in that type of situation where safety is a concern. And
sure.
And
oh, there's your friend again.
Yeah, we've got a little bird that's flying around that lives in the arena here. That's every time he flies overhead, I duck. Puck's down. Bedore wins it back, and Omaha launches it into the far side corner. Indirected out into neutral ice and skips over the stick of Levitska. Dilworth, first man back for the puck, and he gets crushed by number 17, Jace Johnson. Shot from the half wall, gets knocked down in front by Levitska, and Omaha tap it out. Allred brings it into the zone. He'll transition that strong side corner, but it's poke-checked away by Isaac Kirby. Kirby carrying. He'll headman it to Johnson. Johnson will carry in. And Omaha poke checks it out. We've got an opportunity here as Allred will get to the puck. He's looking for a weak sider. He's got him. A shot by Bador gets thwarted. And it's loose puck, net front, open side net. To the point, Banasek jumps it over the stick, and he can't get the shot off. Banasek steps up to the passing lane and gives the puck over to Chubb. Chubb has it. He'll play it behind the net to Parsons, up the half wall for Trimborn. From the point to Spirito, wide of the net, held in by Banasek. Loose puck, net front. Directed into the near side corner where it's played by Bigger. And now Casey's out. This might result in a penalty here. Well, it's going to go against Rocco DeSpirito, but I think the officials are going to have an interesting time watching this because number 4, Eric Bechtel, was holding the stick of DeSpirito, and
he just yanked it back, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, he had to drop it, but he didn't drop it till the front side of neutralized. So
right. Okay.
That penalty could have gone either way. Jets on a power play. Rocco, who is not a heavily penalized player, has 2 here in this contest so far. Playing well, just on the wrong side of the whistle. Wilmer's on this face-off to the glove side of Anna. He'll push it forward. He tries to get to it first, but it's poke-checked by Bortnick. And it comes out into neutral ice where Mahoney will carry in. He'll launch it. Farnsworth tries to rim it out. Can't get enough wood on it. And KC able to keep it in. It comes to the point. Held in by Bortnick. And a shot. And a glove save by Schramm. Minute 26 left in this power play for the Jets. Omaha changing penalty killers. Parsons will come in with Trashinsky, Dilworth, and Banasek. Parsons on the tap. KC comes up with it. They'll drop it behind the net. On the hard wrap is Dilworth, and he'll launch it the length of the ice on a nice clear by Hudson Dilworth. Played by Bortnick. He'll bring it up and headmans it over to Bechtel. Bechtel will come in over the blue line. A shot wide of the net. Bigger now playing it in the strong side corner. He'll go weak side to Albertson. Albertson lays it in the far side corner and now transitions over to Bechtel. Held in on the half wall. Give and go from Bigger. And that's thwarted by Banasek. Curling back in the corner is Mahoney. Bigger will come to the tops of the circles and dishes it back. A poke check opportunity there by Parsons as he tried to poach that puck off of Bortnick's stick. Jets still with a loose puck and a cover-up. Nice save by Schramm.
Defensemen, when they get an opportunity, they got to launch it, not just backhand it up the boards. That's how Kansas City was able to keep it in and get that good opportunity in front.
Sometimes behind that goal line, they panic a little bit. They don't realize that they have a little more time and space than they actually have.
Sure.
To get to their forehand and launch a good clear. Myers on this faceoff. He faces off with Wilmers. Casey wins it to the point and out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Lundgren now has it. He'll wait for pressure. And then he'll just launch it. Good thinking by Jackson Lundgren. Is that an icing?
That's an icing, but he was still in the box when they launched it. I've seen a couple of those this year. Most linesmen let those go because the puck's been released when the player was still on the bench.
Yes, and time's still remaining on the
right.
Advantage. Face off in the Omaha zone. Omaha pokes it out. Wilmers trying to forecheck. Gets held up by Nolan Dremel. Lundgren circles. He'll dish it for Fitzpatrick, and he'll launch it into the far side corner. First man in is Sal Vida, and he'll play it across for Nolan Dremel. Had a nice conversation with Sal Vida's father here before the game, and he's a huge New York fan. Rangers, Yankees, you name it.
Yeah, he was wearing both of those today, jacket and a hoodie.
Nice conversation with Mr. Vida.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate him stopping by this morning.
Mahoney on this face-off, and he'll face Martison. Martison wins it back to Levitska. He'll try to move it up for Warner. Pop back in where Levitska will control. And he lays it into neutral ice. And Mahoney drills it back in. Omaha will have to retreat. They'll move it up the half wall to Warner. He tries to chip it over for Martison. Levitska battling for it in the strong side corner. And he'll rip it over to the far side. Dilworth throws it out, and they'll waive the icing on this, so Omaha can forecheck. Trashinsky keeps it in. He'll drop it down low for Warner. Warner will control. He'll move it around, tries to shovel it over for Martison at the net front. Comes to the point, held in by Levitska. Now poke checked out. And number 46, Martinez, he almost finds Maddox between the two Omaha defensemen, but this will result in an icing and be brought back to their end.
I could have swore that hit the KC player's stick as he was on the other side of the red line.
7:25 remains in the second. KC ahead 2-1. Knapp taking a face-off against Myers. Knapp wins the draw, but sweeping in from the left wing position is Devin Dorley. No one held him off. And the Jets bring it in momentarily. Now picked up by Allred. He's got Bador streaking. Bador will come behind the net and play it. That strong side, far side corner. Now it's poke checked into Omaha's end. Farnsworth will play it up for Knapp. Knapp lays it for Allred. Allred gains the zone, but quickly brought out by Bortnick. He'll find Myers in neutral ice. Myers will transition the circle. He gets a shot, and it's steered aside by Schramm. Played behind the net front, and a sweeping stick by Myers gets it to the blue paint, but Schramm able to stick it away. Omaha coming in 2-on-1 with Farnsworth. He tries to find Bador, and it's knocked down by Albertson and thwarts that scoring opportunity. Hard rim comes into neutral ice where Banasek will corral it, and he'll just launch it back in. Omaha's offside. They tag up, and they'll get in on the forecheck. Bumped off the play is Myers by Chubb. Chubb will pick it up. He'll come into the zone. He's got good speed. He's on his forehand, and a shot just goes wide of the net as he was trying to pick that near side corner. DeSpirito on a race for the puck. He's out with Stetzler, and Parsons with a great back check comes in and saves that effort. Trimborn brings it into neutral ice. He'll knife through neutral ice. He'll drop it for Chubb. Chubb to his backhand. He'll curl around, gets his forehand, a shot, and a blocker save by Enna. Finds its way to the far side corner, now picked up behind the net by Chubb. He's looking to dish it across, and a redirect by Parsons ends up wide. Omaha with some chances here. To the point. Held in by DeSpirito. A shot, a blocker save, loose puck, and it just transitions.
Glove pass.
Across the weak side post, and we have a hand pass, so this faceoff will come out into neutral ice. 4:55 remains in the second period. Lachlan Wilmers for Omaha will face William Bigger, the neutral ice dot just in front of the Omaha bench. The puck is dropped. Wilmers wins this tap. He'll shoot it, and it's blockered aside by Enna. Loose puck net front. KC able to clear the zone, and racing in for it is Stetzler. He's got great speed, makes a nice move in the slot area, but Banasek able to recover, and he'll play the puck behind the net.
He saw DeSpirito coming across, and I don't think he wanted any part of that.
Weak side pass to Fitzpatrick is knocked down by Kirby, and KC able to re-enter the Omaha zone. Omaha would have had a breakaway opportunity there with Fitzpatrick had that pass connected. Moved up and chipped into the KC zone by Wilmers. Omaha a little slow with the change here. A shot goes wide of the net, and this will rim to the far side point and out of the zone. KC will have to regroup. DeSpirito on the retrieve. He'll pick it up behind his cage and rim it to the far side wall. Now, Martison tries to play it out of the zone, but it's held in by Schmitz. Off the half wall, down into the corner by Kirby. Now Mahoney will converge on it. He'll meet another big body there in Rocco DeSpirito. What a great hockey name that is, huh?
DeSpirito, yes.
Rocco DeSpirito. Tap back for Banasek. He'll rim it. They try to gain the zone here. And popping it out into neutral ice. There'll be a penalty here. This will go against the Jets. Interference as he stepped over with a knee to block Martison from chasing that puck down. So Omaha will go on a power play with 3:05 remaining. The last opportunity to tie the game at ones was a power play goal. Trimborn on the face-off with Bigger. KC wins the tap, but it comes back to the point. Omaha keeping it in. Shot and a cover-up by Enna from Trimborn. Minute 52 remaining in the man advantage for the Junior Lancers. Trimborn on the face-off, far side circle. He gets tossed out of the circle as I think
equipment?
Yeah, he's missing a chin strap, I believe. Omaha can't hold it in and poked out of the zone by Bechtel. He streaks in, shorthanded, and it's saved by Schramm as Bechtel tries to cross the goal mouth. Bringing it out of the zone is Parsons. And he'll ladle it in on the backhand, and it'll transition to the opposite side where it's moved to the point. Now back all the way around to the near side corner and down low. Back to Parsons. He'll dish it again. He sneaks out, and a shot. Loose puck, net front. And a save by Enna off the stick of Trashinsky. Nice play down low by Parsons. And Wilmers. They just kind of snuck up that half wall till Parsons had an opening, and it gave time for Trashinsky to come off that weak side post and be there for a rebound. But Enna with a great save. Farnsworth brings it in. He'll get between the circles and a shot, and he's held up as he's trying to crash to the net. Much better job of getting to that net in the. Those are the tough spots, and it's hard to coach a young team to go there when they know that only a couple things can happen and one of them's bad. And Farnsey got popped pretty good. Omaha wins this draw. Wilmers from the point. Shot gets right on net, and it's blockered aside. Now Mahoney with it. He tries to gain neutral ice and held in by Chubb nicely right on the blue line, and they'll keep it in the zone. 15 seconds remain. Wilmers again keeping it in the zone. He'll kick it in, pops it over. This will result in a clear, and this will kill off the penalty for the Jets, and teams are full strength now.
Ooh.
Little mishap there in the D zone. Omaha trying to come out. Chubb trying to play it. Banasek will corral it. He'll dish it for Warner off his shin pad. Warner with a shot, and a blocker save by Enna. Nice shot by Rhett Warner just as he crosses the blue line. He had some velocity on that.
A little better recovery for Omaha late in the second period, Mike. That power play helped a little bit. They've had a lot of pressure on Kansas City, just not able to beat Enna.
Yeah, it's been a battle. Great game so far. Everything you'd want in a hockey game. Omaha comes in, poke checked away, loose puck shot, and another phenomenal save by Enna.
Got to get that puck up.
Troshinski was right there. He had nothing but net. Enna was on his belly and made the save. And he's not a big guy. He's a little guy.
No, he is. Tro just didn't get anything really on that. He just shoveled it in, thinking he was going to get it by him low, and you got to get that puck over when Enna's down. Great save,
Omaha
though.
wins this tap. They'll move it up the far side wall. And backhanded out to Stetzler. He's got some speed. Bad angle by Banasek. He comes in alone. And a nice save by Schramm as he ramped it over the top of the net. And that was a very good opportunity by Stetzler. He's going to wish he had that back.
Yeah, he had the step on Banasek as he rounded that corner. I think he had a guy with him as well.
He did, but that angle was a little shallow, and he got around the Omaha defenseman. KC moving it down the strong side wall. It goes off the skate of either Banasek or Dilworth. Shot from the point is misplayed by Schramm, but it found its way into the far side wall. That ends this second period of play. We'll have an ice resurface. The KC Jets lead the Omaha Junior Lancers 2-1 going into the all-important third period. We'll be right back. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.
Welcome back to the KCIC Arena here in Kansas City, Kansas. Your score after 2 periods of play, 2-1 for the Jets. Shots on goal, 19 to 11 in favor of Omaha, Mike.
Yeah, Omaha's playing well. KC's playing well. We got a dogfight here, and it's going to be a great third period. So we'll see what happens. Both teams look like they're prepared to take this right to the end, and so those are the kind of games that are really, I mean, you just really love games like that.
And those are the games you hate to see anybody lose.
I mean, any team, yeah.
I mean, last night it was a 1-1 tie going into a shootout. I mean, somebody obviously was going to win it, but that was a good game too. I heard you talking to somebody down below
regarding the RPI.
Regarding RPI.
Yeah, it's hard to explain to people because, when you're looking at games won, games lost, head to head, goals for, goals against, all the different parameters that
you normally look at
and would factor in, but it's a good system, but there are a couple flaws in it that I think the league needs to address for in the event this happens again sometime.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the RPI, essentially it's wins losses, and then your opponent's wins losses, and then strength of schedule. Who you're playing against. Everybody plays against everybody, and then everybody plays against their own divisional opponents X amount of times.
It's difficult to explain, that's for sure. We're underway here. Third period action. Omaha wins the draw back into their zone. They'll reverse it. Dilworth will play it up the half wall for Chubb. They go for the center breakout, stolen away by Stetzler, and he drives it into the far side corner. Held in at the point by Stetzler. He's all over the ice. They headman it to Parsons. Parsons tries to carry it in. They'll go D to D, and they'll chip it up for Bachtel. Bachtel leaves it. Shoveled across by Trimborn to Chubb. Parsons tries to corral the puck. He goes in offside. They got to tag up and come back in. Bechtel drops it back for his D. They go weak side, and it comes out into neutral ice where Omaha picks it up and now handled by the Jets. They'll dish it. Vita picking it up off the weak side in neutral ice. They go on a change, and Omaha tries to break out. Coleman tries to carry the puck in the zone. A lot of poke checking going on in neutral ice. Dished back over from the strong side to the weak side. Coleman will come in the near side corner. He's got backside support from Wilmers. They'll drop it on cycle. Wilmers will play it. He'll bring it up the half wall to the point. A shot's fired in by Farnsworth. And it transitions to the opposite point, and now the Jets are out. Poke checked away by Lundgren. He'll corral it again, and he'll move it to the wall where it's driven in and knocked down, actually, off the stick of Fitzpatrick. Omaha will come up with it. Wilmer's getting hooked. Oh, my gosh. That was an obvious hook. Yeah. So the shot from neutral ice is gloved by Schramm, but Wilmers ended up with a stick in his armpit.
I'm guessing the officials put the whistle away for the third, maybe?
Yeah, and Carl's talking to him about it. It happened just, directly in front of him. This faceoff will come back down to the Jets' end. Martison on the tap with Mahoney from Kansas City. A clear, and this will indirect right on net, so no icing. And if you could do that every time and get a faceoff in your opponent's end, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
A nice geometric pass.
That's home ice advantage right there.
Exactly. To the point, held in, right off the skate of Mahoney. And chipped out into neutral ice. Trushinsky tries to get to it. Omaha picks it back up in neutral ice, and they'll dump it in. Played by Albertson. Over to Bortnick, and Bortnick up the wall to Maddox. Maddox tries to play it across. Warner intercepts, and he'll bring it in. Warner with another intercept. Loose puck, net front. And a point-blank shot is stopped by Enna. And the puck transitions over the top of the net and behind onto the half wall. Despirito drives it in. Banasek will keep it in. Warner playing it behind the net. He'll move it across to Martison. He'll dish it out front. Nobody there. And now corralled by Martinez. He tries to headman it for Maddox. Maddox chips it in. Omaha's got a quick up here. If they can get to the puck, they got a weak side forward in Knapp. Knapp will drive it in.
That wasn't close enough to the center line?
He was on the center line.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't close enough? Ay.
So this face-off will be...
This third period's almost like we're starting over, learning how to play again.
Bruck back down to the Omaha end for face-off. Rusty Cole will drop the puck. Puck is down. Omaha wins this face-off. Farnsworth will take a look. He's got some wiggle room. He'll dish it off for Knapp. Knapp sends it into neutral ice, but now the Jets are back in with it. They're encroaching that slot area. They leave it out front. Loose puck, shot wide of the net. Knocked down in front off the shot of Reedman, and now Omaha comes in. 3-on-2. A shot by Knapp goes wide of the net. Played off the far side half wall to the near side corner. Knapp sends it to the point. Lundgren off of Allred or number 11, Isaac Kirby, and that gets redirected into the near side corner. Rimmed back. Knapp looking. He'll drop it down low. Now played by KC, and they'll indirect it into neutral ice, and it'll transition into the Omaha end. Knapp will play the puck. He brings it to Bedore. Drilled in by Stetzler. Lundgren tries to sweep it up the far side wall. Can't gain the zone. Myers goes in with Trimborn. Trimborn tries to pitch it out. Now it's pitchforked out by Chubb, and he'll try to move it over, but stolen away by Myers. Off the skate of Levitska. It goes back into the Jets defensive zone. Picked up in the near side corner by Parsons. It'll transition to the far side half wall. Parsons once again will converge on the puck. He tries to lay it out front and drop back behind the cage, and now near the weak side wall. Out of the zone comes Martinez. He'll lay it into the corner where Levitska will give it a hard wrap. He'll find Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick headmans to Parsons. Parsons will dump it into the KC end. Back to the point where Levitska has it. He'll drive a shot, fronted by number 4, Bachtel. He knocks it down, and KC will come in. Off the shot of Bachtel and a glove save by Schramm. And we'll have a stoppage in play and a face-off in the Omaha end.
We talked about that. Oh, we got a player down.
Oh, we have a Jets player down back in the
didn't see that.
KC end, and that looks like it's Charlie Mahoney. I didn't see that.
Me neither. Apparently nobody did. They were all chasing the puck. So they're going to talk about it here.
Puck was sent into the Omaha zone, and all eyes were here as there was a shot launched by number 4, Eric Bachtel. And Schramm came up with a great save, and then we saw back 2 zones back, Mahoney had gone down, and now he's getting up.
I'm getting word that he'd blocked. That's the one. Mahoney's the one that blocked.
Levitska's shot. Well, that makes sense.
I didn't think. Yeah, but I didn't think it was that bad. But
he was pretty close, though.
He must have got it good.
Yeah, he So face off in the Omaha end. Myers on the tap. It's good to see Mahoney back up and walking. I'm sure we'll see him back in this game shortly. Both teams battling on this near side corner. We'll have a frozen puck. Same centerman, same dot. Puck is down. DeSpirito tries to indirect it into neutral ice. It's chipped in and picked up now by Fitzpatrick. He'll come in. He bellies out. He tries to dish it across, and it's fronted and knocked down and back into the corner. Battling. KC comes out. They'll dish it. Stolen away in neutral ice. Cutting off the passing lane is Banasek, and he'll dump it right back in. KC tries to play it up the near side wall. Omaha making separation. They're trying to pick up the physicality and win more pucks. Coleman backhands it down, and we're going to have a stoppage in play.
Yeah, two. Yeah, you
looks
got,
like
two
two players are tied up, and that's number 45. That's Evan Martinez and Fitzpatrick.
They'll both be going to the box, I'm sure.
So coincidental minors here on is that Nolan Drimmel in the box?
Honestly, I didn't see the number that went in, sorry.
Well, for Omaha, it's going to be Ryan Fitzpatrick. And the player to be named momentarily for the Jets. They got tied up. It's a coincidental minor. Teams are skating even strength. Head man pass over to Lundgren. He'll carry in. Battling forward is Trashinsky. Omaha's offside. They got a tag up. And Lundgren lost his stick. It's deep in the KC zone. Now stolen away by Trashinsky. He'll come down. Maddox tries to intervene. Held in by Martison. And now back into neutral ice. And on the rim is Farnsworth. He'll send it. Stopped behind the net by Enna. And he'll play it back up the near side wall. Albertson moves it over for Maddox, and they try to find Bigger. He'll carry in. Loses the handle, and Omaha chips out. Trashinsky gains neutral ice, and now brought back in by Bortnick. Bortnick backhands it, and it transitions into this near side corner and back out into neutral ice. Knocked down by Martison. And Warner able to tap it in. Kind of a shallow, and it comes up D to D. KC will put it in neutral ice where Allred launches it in on the forehand. Allred trying to rub out Vida. Or that's not Vida, that's Devin Dorley. Picked up by Kirby. He tries to gain neutral ice. Now Stetzler has it. They'll dish it over for Dorley. And Bador sends it back in the Omaha or the KC end. Stetzler bringing it up. He's got Allred with him. A shot off the wall by Stetzler, steered aside by Schramm. Myers has it. Poke checked off his stick. A race for the puck by Bador. He'll pick it up. He'll try to dish it across to Knapp, and just out of his reach. Probably should have dumped it. Indirect pass. Held in by Dilworth. On the retrieve is Colton Reedman. He gets separated by Trimborn, and the Jets are out. Carried in by Bechtel, and Stetzler goes in offside. That ends the coincidental, easy for me to say, coincidental penalties. Face off just in front of the Omaha bench. Puck is dropped, picked up by Parsons. Trimborn will now carry it in. He's on his forehand. He launches a shot. Loose puck as Enna tries to cover up. And Omaha with an opportunity, but it got swept away. Chubb will carry in. He'll peel back around. He dishes it for Trimborn. Trimborn dishes it for Parsons. They'll come in. A shot. And Enna with a save and a cover-up. We'll have a face-off in the KC end. 4:57 remains, Mike.
That's probably Omaha's best opportunity here in this third period. They've been a lot of perimeter stuff, but nothing really to speak of right direct. They need to get busy, though. Just under 5 minutes left in this third period.
On the face-off is Wilmers. Puck comes over to the near side wall where it's played up by Maddox. He tries to find Martinez, and we have a whistle as a KC player is down in the far end.
Oh, I was going to say they were offside as well over here.
And that's Salvita getting up slowly.
Well, the trainer was busy yesterday, and he's getting his work in for him today as well. Hopefully Sal's okay.
Sal comes off the ice and looks like he's maybe favoring a shoulder there. Face off in neutral ice just in front of our booth. Maddox with it. Shot and a glove saved by Schramm. .442 remains in this game. KC leads 2-1. Omaha trying to move it out of the zone and create some offense still. Indirect a pass. Coleman on the chase. He's going to try to skate down number 47, Colton Reedman. He'll transition to the opposite side. Held in at the point. Farnsworth with a shot. And the puck ends up on the near side wall. Coleman keeping it in. He'll direct it toward the net. Loose puck shot, score!
I think Enna would have been wise to try to hold that to the side of the net.
I don't think he saw the.
Did he not see it?
Yeah, well, he didn't see the Lancer player off the weak side. And it kind of slipped through, and point blank, he didn't really have an opportunity to get anything on that. Omaha buries one. Similar story, 2-2 now, 14-14 or 4:14 remaining in the third, and we got a tie game.
Yeah, yesterday's goal was about the same time frame, so we'll see. Well, can't be giving it away like that, though.
Yeah, D-Dolan turnover, and they shovel it across, stepping in, a shot, and it's steered aside off the stick of Bortnick. Omaha trying to gain the zone. Looks like this might have been a touch-up. Nope, icing's your call. We'll bring it back down to Omaha's end.
Johnny in the spot.
Lachlan Wilmers knows where to be. That's for sure. He had snuck in off that weak side post, and I don't think Enna saw him. So Wilmers from Fitzpatrick and Farnsworth. I think I'm getting a little cold right now.
It's a little chilly.
Gotta go warm up. My mouth isn't working. Omaha draws this back. Banasek with it. He'll move it up the wall to Trimborn. Trimborn will try to converge on the puck. He'll play it with Banasek, and they keep hammering that near side wall. There's good support there by KC. I don't know where they can't force the puck out. Once again, and sent toward the net, steered aside by Schramm. KC with a great sense of urgency right now. They'd like to pot a goal here. Parsons brings it out. Omaha's coming in, and a nice play by Hayden Albertson as he poke checks that puck back into neutral ice. Pile up in front of the scorer's bench. Trimborn tied up with a couple Jets and a couple more Lancer players. We'll have a face-off in neutral ice.
Everybody wanted the puck. There's only one puck. Only one team can get it.
Sometimes you have that problem with your own team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got one puck and everybody wants it. KC wins the puck back. They'll draw it into the neutral ice zone, but it goes in on an icing call, so that will result in a face-off in their end. Near side circle, Wilmer's on this draw. With Myers, it's pulled across, and the first man on the puck is a Jet, and that's number 25. He'll bring it into the zone, Cody Schmitz. And we'll have icing.
A little too much on that one.
He'll bring it back down to the glove side of Schramm. Myers will take this tap for the Jets, and Lachlan Wilmers for the Junior Lancers. Puck comes to the point, held in by Vida. Rims to the other side where Maddox will play it down the wall to Martinez. He'll dish it across for Myers, and it just jumps over his stick off the skate of Coleman. And now Banasek will converge on it. Loose puck, net front. Schramm with a pad save, and he lost sight of it. Salvita keeping it in, far side corner. Played up the wall. Fitzpatrick has it. He'll go weak side. Picked up by Dilworth. Dilworth will streak in, gets to the red line, and he gets a shot. And it goes just wide of the net. Held in at the point by Banasek. And now back into neutral ice. Dilworth will fire it into the near side corner. And on the rim, Warner's in there. He'll battle for the puck. He wins his one-on-one. He comes up with it. He's got a man net front. He tries to transition it across the net mouth, and it reaches the point and held in by Lundgren. Shot point blank and a save by Enna. Loose puck, net front, shot, score! A great goal off the back wall, and I think Red Warner had a piece of that, and it gets buried by Vic Knapp with 1:36 left, and that score makes it 3-2 Omaha. What a game.
Great game, great comeback so far. Great goal by Victor Knapp. I imagine KC will be taking a timeout here. Maybe they already did.
Timeout by the Jets.
One.
What a great play.
Knapp, Trasinski, Warner. Now the one thing that Omaha's got to be aware of here is Kansas City's going to come out with their ears pinned back, try to tie this game. So this next minute 36, they're going to have their goalie pulled, I imagine.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
They need to be ready once they take control and get in the Omaha zone.
They may not pull
Enna
him.
Will be coming out.
They won't pull him from the draw because it's at neutral ice, but as soon as that puck enters that Omaha end, they'll yank him out of there for that sixth attacker.
Correct.
So Ben Parsons on this faceoff with Bigger. Chubb is out, Banasek and Dilworth and Trimborn. Omaha pulls the puck back, but Stitzler able to get there to it. A drive gets redirected, and out comes Omaha. And KC just adds the sixth attacker in Maddox. Otherwise, that would have been a breakaway opportunity on an empty net. Omaha trying to hold it in. It jumps over the stick. Stetzler plays it up. Parsons with it, and a cover-up by Schramm as that puck gets directed toward the net. 1:02 remain. The draw is critical now.
More so than ever.
Bigger on the faceoff.
Hold on. That's a late change. Surprised they're allowing it to go.
Parsons wins it back. Farnsworth trying to freeze the puck up. It's poked away by Maddox. Gets to the point, or excuse me, the far side corner, and Trimborn tries to play it up. Held in at the point. A shot goes wide of the net, and it'll rim to the opposite point. Held in there by Joe Bortnick, and it poked out by Omaha. In 37 seconds.
I could have swore it went off a KC defender right there, but nonetheless, back down to this end. Yeah,
icing's your call.
Neutral ice is all they need to get it to. They don't need to fire it hard. Just chip it in neutral.
Everybody likes that open net, you know.
I know, I know.
In a game like this, you just got to gain a zone and let the clock do the work. Omaha, from the point, gets redirected off the stick of a Lancer, and it comes into the corner. It's launched net front, held in at the point by Bortnick. He'll shovel it across for Albertson. Albertson steps down.
Get there.
And Farnsworth goes into the wall pretty hard. A shot. Excuse me, that was Fitzpatrick. Farnsworth trying to freeze the puck. 8 seconds remain. Stick battle going on. Net front. Loose puck. Loose puck. And it's steered aside. And a save. Schramm could not cover the puck. It ended up on the stick of a Jet. He tried to toe drag it and shoot it. And that ends this contest as Omaha sweeps the KC Jets JV 3-2 in a great comeback. What a hockey game. Both teams.
Wow.
What a game. Both teams battling hard. You sure like to see that. That ends this JV game here, Mike, with a sweep here in Kansas City. I'm not sure how that's going to play into the RPI process, but
yeah, it sounds like beforehand we needed some help, even though we've swept KC 3 out of 4 games this week or this year. Sounds like we're still going to need a little help from some other teams in the league. From what I understand, we need either one of these teams to lose, either Lincoln to lose, the Oak Leafs to lose, or the Capitals to lose. We'll check in on those games here during intermission between the varsity game and kind of see how those games are going. But great effort by Omaha, great comeback. You know, down 2-1 most of the game and able to tie it, get the go-ahead goal, take the sweep this weekend from Kansas City.
We'll sign off for now. We'll be back. The varsity's warming up. We'll be back with varsity action. Stick with us. You're watching the Omaha Junior Lancers on the Omaha Hockey Network.